Perfect. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the recap session for Power BI visualization. Now, because Power BI is such a vast topic, that is why I have broken it into two different things. Today, I'll be doing a recap of visualization. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a session on Power Query and DAX. Power Query is ETL. It allows you to clean your data. DAX is modeling. It allows you to connect different files and write calculations, right? Now, like I did yesterday in the Excel session, of course, I'll do a recap. I'll cover every topic. But what is more important is to understand where all you can learn from on the internet, right? Now, the easiest way of doing this is to simply search for Power BI, right? Dashboard. And if you do a Google image search, you will notice that there are hundreds and thousands of dashboards available. Let us say I'm searching for a specific sector, for example, telecom. Again, you notice that you will find a lot of dashboards specifically for that. The only problem is that the quality will be a hit and miss. Some of them will be very good quality. Some of them might be very, very basic. For example, this one is not bad, but there's nothing very special about it, right? But you can skip the ones that are not relevant, and you will notice there are many, many dashboards that are available. And the best part is you can search for any topic or function. For example, if I say finance, now you will see there are finance dashboards available. Now the question is, how does this help you? You will say, sir, ye to theek hai, but how do I create it? For example, here if you notice, we have a chart that has been created, but you don't know what type of chart it is, correct? See, the point is that at least now you will know what type of dashboards are made in finance, and dheere dheere you can start to learn it. If you don't know how something has been created, you can always watch a video, even go to Google Gemini and ask it to explain to you what are the type of charts that have been used. For example, if I go to Google Gemini, I'll just copy one of these. I will paste my image. Okay, Gemini has had an update. Let us see what is there. Data quality. Okay. Now, if I put my image and I ask it, what visuals are used? If you don't know what each type of chart is, you can actually ask Gemini, even in the free version, to help you. So it tells you there is a bar chart, there is a line graph, there is a pie chart, a stacked bar chart, and table. Then there are KPIs, there is a gauge chart, and there is a color coding. So basically, everything that has been given here, it is telling you. See, it might not be perfect, but it will at least help you to some extent, correct? Now, this is probably the most important thing to see what type of dashboards people are creating. One more thing you can do is on LinkedIn, no, you can just go to Maven Analytics. ये मैंने आपसे पहले भी शेयर करा था. So Maven Analytics is a learning firm. I'll just share the link with you one more time. Now, if you notice what Maven does is, Maven Pay, if you notice, we have a lot of stuff. So they sell courses, but they also have resources, customer stories, all of that, right? Now, if I go to Discover, there are these resources available, and there is a data playground where there are example files on which you can work. And there are also competitions that happen, which are data challenges. Look, now on this, every month there is a competition that happens, right? Like this month, it is on Halloween. There was a reward challenge, a hospital challenge, and so on and so forth. Iska kya fayda? If I go to the Maven Sales Challenge, right, you will notice there is a problem statement, right? कि objective क्या है, then the data set has been given, CRM sales opportunity, and then they have given you the winner. So this is the person who won the competition. और इसका डैशबोर्ड आपके सामने है। तो इससे क्या होगा, यू विल गेट एन आइडिया कि एक्चुअली में लोग क्या बनाते हैं। एंड नाउ यू कैन आस्क योरसेल्फ दैट इफ यू हैड टू मेक द सेम थिंग, तो आप कैसे करते हैं, राइट? लाइक डू यू नो एग्जैक्टली हाउ टू क्रिएट द सेम कलर, द सेम इफेक्ट, एटसेट्रा, राइट? So again, here you notice about data set, assumption, the dashboard, right? So this is so nice. This is exactly how all of you should be making a portfolio. And the best part is, आपके पास data भी है, आपके पास output भी है, तो you can actually try to recreate what someone else has already done. Makes sense, right? And this they have been doing every month. So there are many, many examples that you will find. This is one of the best things that you can do to practice. And हमेशा याद रखना, it is about quality, not quantity. It doesn't matter कि आप कितने dashboards बना रहे हैं. What matters more is कि आप dashboard में कितना effort डाल रहे हैं, right? How deep are you going into that dashboard, correct? All right, now we'll do a recap. So सबसे पहले I'll open Power BI. So just to tell you once again what I told you, सबसे पहले Google Power BI dashboard, उससे आइडिया मिलेगा कि लोग क्या क्या बनाते हैं. Go to Maven and look at the competition. You can also apply to the competition if you feel confident, but at least आपको देखना चाहिए what other people are doing in that competition. That is a must that you should absolutely do, correct? ठीक है. So I have Power BI with me here. Power BI में there are 4 options. So we have report view जहाँ पे आपका visualization बनेगा. Then you have table view जहाँ पे you can see the data. Yeah, then you have the model view जहाँ पे you can connect multiple data sets. And then you have the DAX query. ये हमारे लिए important नहीं है. This is only for very advanced IT users. This we will not require. Data में we can connect to different types of data sets. So we have Excel, PDF, CSV, SQL, database, websites, etc. For now, what I want is I want to connect to an Excel workbook. So I will select to my global superstore orders. Here, if you notice, this is my global superstore orders, everyone. The data that I have is order date, ship date, customer name, city, state, country, region, market, category, segment, subcategory, sales quantity, discount, profit. Very simple data. Data में if I want to make changes, let's say I want to delete a column, I want to add a column, I want to do a formula, वो सारा होगा on transform data, but that is Power Query that we'll be covering tomorrow. अभी के लिए what we are doing is we will be only focusing on visualization. So I go to load. जैसे आप pivot बनाते हैं, which I covered yesterday, when you click on load everyone, it basically loads the data. And as you can see, on the right side, हमारे पास सारे columns का list बन गया, right? Very simple, just like a pivot table. Now, if I want to make a KPI, key performance indicator, so I can make a card, which is this one. Card में एक ही number आएगा. So what number do I keep? I will keep sales value, like this. So it will tell me that my total sales is $12.64 million. ऐसे आपको profit दिखाना है, तो I can make one more. और यहाँ पे हम बोलेंगे that we want to replace it with the profit, like this. What if you want to see the data for every country, state, and city? For this, I will make a map. My map is this one. Map में I can put my state and then my city below that, and my sales in the bubble size. तो इससे आपके सारे states आ गए around the world. But I'm only interested to look at India, one country at a time. So in my filters, I will put my country like this. Filters on this page, right? And filters may I will select only India, like this. अगर आपको दो select करने हैं, I can also select India and China, for example, like this. तो आप notice करेंगे when I apply the filter, my cards are also changing. The number is also changing, right? Next, I would like to make a pie chart. So I will make a pie chart. Pie chart mein I will keep my segment and my sales value. So segment is my legend, sales is my value. Now, obviously, everything is interconnected. If I click on any segment, आपको दिखेगा numbers change हो रहे हैं. And if I choose any region, let's say South India, तो आपको दिखेगा the pie chart and the numbers are changing. ये सारा automatic है. Then you also have AI visualization, which is Q&A. Q&A is this one, the question and answer. When I click on the Q&A, so when I click on the Q&A, you will notice I can ask a question. Who are my top 5 customer name by sales? Right, like this. So if you notice very nicely, it is telling you who your top 5 customers by sales are. अब एक slicer भी बनाते हैं. So I will make a slicer. Slicer में I can keep my category. तो आपके पास 3 categories हैं. ऐसे we will also make a timeline. So we'll make one more slicer जिसमें order date आएगा. So now I can select any period that I want to see, like this, right? And it works, right? Okay, perfect. So I would like you to tell me any questions so far. ये सारा आपके पास मेरा जो YouTube का कोर्स है उसमें भी अवेलेबल है. Just to show you, same file, same example, same order, everything is there in my Power BI course. So this one, Power BI complete course. Whatever I've explained to you, everything has been covered here as well.
Welcome to this course on Power BI. My name is Havish Madhukar, and I will be your instructor in array of companies. So there are HR heads, people who work in consulting.
Like this, every topic has been covered.
We don't have to do this calculation. Even though in section 3, when we work on DAX, I will be telling you how to do this calculation.
All okay, very simple. Take it. Now let's see how arrows work. So if I make a column chart, very simple, जो हर जगह आपको दिखता है. If I make a column chart and I keep my order date and my sales value like this, what will happen? वो आपको 4 साल का डेटा दिखा रहे हैं, 19, 20, 21 and 22, correct? But what if I want to see the data for every quarter? So I can click on my expand button. And now if you notice, it will expand to the quarter, to the month, and then to the day. फिर आप इसमें scroll भी कर सकते हैं like this. ये Excel में नहीं होता. Then there are different types of arrows. अगर मुझे किसी एक ही year को देखना है, then I can click on the single arrow, 21 Q3 August. तो ये मुझे 2021 quarter 3 August का day wise sales दिखा रहे हैं, right? Like this. And finally, अगर आपको ये देखना है that what is the total sales of quarter 1 for 19, 20, 21, 22 combined, उसके लिए I will select next level. तो ये जो वैल्यू है 42,98,000 for quarter 4, इसका क्या मतलब है? This is the sum of sales of quarter 4 for all the 4 years combined, right? Like this. और यहीं पे आपको टेबल भी देखना है. I can just click on the 3 dots and select view as a table. तो आपको टेबल भी दिखेगा and you can see the chart as well, like this, right? वैसे if you want to spotlight, let me show you on this one. किसी भी एक चार्ट पे if you want to focus, then I can click and select spotlight. तो वो वहां पे zoom करेगा, not zoom but highlight करेगा, like this, right? Okay. Next we have a tooltip. This is also very important. अभी क्या है? This white box that you have, यहाँ पे वो आपको क्या दिखा रहा है? It is showing you order date, sum of sales. Let me show you tooltip on money control also. Now if you notice मेरे पास ये जो चार्ट बना हुआ है, if I take my mouse, आपको दिखेगा there is a, do you see this? There are two black boxes that come that tells me उसका value कितना है, right? Like this. This everyone is what is called a tooltip. Okay? Like this. और ऐसे बहुत examples हैं. If you just search for Power BI tooltip, so you will find many examples available online, like this one, right? Like this one, right? Then there are examples like this. These are all different types of tooltips. और tooltip सिर्फ Power BI में नहीं होता, सब जगह होता है. It is there in Tableau also. So if you see Tableau में, भी you have tooltip. Tooltip basically means it's a chart on top of another chart like this. अब इसका फायदा क्या है? Excel में नहीं होता. तो this allows you to show a lot of data in limited space. क्योंकि यही आप चाहते हैं ना कि यूजर को आप 50 पेजेस नहीं दिखा रहे. यू आर एबल टू शो देम a few pages, but that has a lot of insight, a lot of information, correct? But ये जो tooltip है, ये तो उतना ही दिखा रहे हैं, which is in the chart, which is the year and the sales value. I would also like to see sales, profit, discount, and the number of customers. So what will I do? On my chart, मेरे पास एक tooltip का option है at the bottom. So I will add my profit. I will add my discount, but remember discount आपका average होना चाहिए, because sum of discount तक का तो मतलब ही नहीं है ना. 2512 is what, right? So we will look at the right click and average. So now it tells me my average discount is 0.14. उसको percentage कैसे बनाएंगे? If I select my discount, I can also change the data type. So यहाँ पे I can change it to a percentage. And now you notice it will show you 14.33%. तो आपको दिखेगा कि हर साल कितना एवरेज डिस्काउंट हम दे रहे हैं. दिस इज वन टाइप ऑफ कस्टमाइजिंग द टूलटिप कि आप अलग अलग वैल्यूज ऐड कर सकते हैं. वैसे इफ आई ऐड द कस्टमर नेम, तो नाउ इट विल टेल मी, राइट क्लिक एंड काउंट, दैट देयर आर 17,531 ट्रांजैक्शंस मेड बाय द कस्टमर. पर अगर आपको डिस्टिंक्ट कस्टमर निकालने के कितने अलग अलग कस्टमर ने खरीदा, यू कैन चेंज इट टू डिस्टिंक्ट काउंट. तो यहां पे दिखाएगा that 794 distinct customers have purchased from you, like this. Next, what are we doing? I would like to, this is okay, but I would also like to make a better tooltip. That would be, I will first make a page. सबसे पहले पेज का टाइप चेंज करेंगे. So in my format, right, like this, I will first change my canvas setting. अभी 16:9 aspect ratio, I'll change it to a tooltip. जैसे आप tooltip बनाते हैं, the size changes to 240, 320. 240 is the height, 320 is the width. वो आप change भी कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पे I will make a visualization. For example, यहाँ पे I will make a tree map. So I will make a tree map like this, which is like a pie chart. इसमें I will keep my subcategory and my sales value like this. अब इसको कनेक्ट करना है विथ माई कॉलम चार्ट. तो कॉलम को सेलेक्ट करके आई विल गो टू प्रॉपर्टीज, सेलेक्ट टूलटिप. अभी कौन सा पेज सेलेक्टेड है? ऑटो. दैट मींस जो आपको दिख रहा है, द व्हाइट बॉक्स, राइट, लाइक दिस. व्हाट वी वुड लाइक टू डू इज वी वुड लाइक टू रिप्लेस दिस व्हाइट बॉक्स विथ द ट्री मैप दैट आई हैव क्रिएटेड. उसके लिए I will simply select and select page number 3, and now if you notice, it will show me the tree map like this. So basically, किसी भी चार्ट को किसी भी चार्ट के साथ कनेक्ट किया जा सकता है. This is again a very important thing जो आपको Power BI में हमेशा करना चाहिए, which is to make a tooltip. Also, हर एक चार्ट में there will be formatting available. अब वो चार्ट पे डिपेंड करेगा. टेबल है, कॉलम चार्ट है, पाई चार्ट है, लाइन चार्ट है. For example, in column chart, I have X, Y, grid line, ribbon, data label. Ribbon looks like this. Data label add करेगा. और उसमें भी there are many other options. If you notice, यहाँ पे भी like आप जितना select करेंगे, like I can also change the color. वो आपको खुद experiment करना है. I mean, see, no one can tell you every single example. मुझे भी नहीं पता, to be honest. वो तो जितना आप practice करेंगे, उतना आपको पता चलेगा how it works. Okay? For example, look at this. This looks so nice. I can add a border. I can change the spacing also, like this. Right, like this. और हर महीने they keep on adding more and more feature. Zoom slider allows you to zoom the data like this. Now you will say, but sir, ये तो हमें पता नहीं था. That's exactly the point. The more you practice, धीरे धीरे you will get to learn everything. But ये आपको खुद करना पड़ेगा. The other thing is we also have more visualization. More visualization is a marketplace. So it's basically a store जहां पे अलग अलग डेवलपर्स और कंपनीज ने विजुअल्स बनाए, लाइक अ एंड्रॉइड और iOS स्टोर. सम ऑफ देम आर पेड, राइट, अलग अलग प्राइसिंग है, बट मेनी ऑफ देम आर फ्री, मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर फ्री. सो आई विल गो टू ऐप सोर्स. नाउ प्लीज रिमेंबर, ऐप सोर्स को एक्सेस करने के लिए आपको कुछ पे नहीं करना, पर इसके लिए आपको अकाउंट बनाना पड़ेगा, जैसे मैंने बनाया. और अकाउंट बनाने के लिए यू कैन नॉट यूज जीमेल और याहू. अकाउंट बनाने के लिए यू कैन ओनली यूज अ कॉर्पोरेट अकाउंट, जो आपके पास अभी नहीं होगा. यू कैन ट्राई टू यूज अ कॉलेज अकाउंट. अगर आपके कॉलेज ने आपको एक ईमेल दिया है, यू कैन ट्राई दैट. अगर नहीं है तो इसमें कोई ऑप्शन आपके पास नहीं है, बिकॉज इट विल ओनली वर्क विद अ नॉन जीमेल, नॉन याहू अकाउंट. एंड यहाँ पे इफ यू सी, देर आर over 600 charts available of different types. कुछ बहुत सिंपल है, कुछ बहुत सोफिस्टिकेटेड है, फ्री भी है, पेड भी है. मैं आपको एक दिखाता हूं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई हैव दिस. ओके, आई हैव दिस टैसल. इट्स अ फ्री वन. टैसल में क्या है? अगेन इफ यू नोटिस, इट्स कंप्लीटली फ्री. सो आई विल एड इट. जैसे आप ऐड करेंगे, इट विल कम बिलो योर एग्जिस्टिंग विजुअलाइजेशन. आई मेक अ न्यू पेज. I will add the tassel, and now if you see, please look at this, everyone. Tassel में I can add my sales value, but more importantly, I will add my market and my segment. तो आपको दिखेगा ऐसे बनाते कितना अच्छा लग रहा है. Now you will say, but sir, इसकी क्या जरूरत थी? जरूरत नहीं है. It just looks cool, and also you can also move it around like this. यहाँ पे भी see, I have the option of resorting like this. ये बस एक एग्जाम्पल है, राइट, बट लाइक दिस यू हैव मेनी मेनी एग्जाम्पल्स अवेलेबल. तो आपको whenever you get access to it, आपको बस यहाँ पे जाना है एंड यू कैन डाउनलोड. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज हर एक का एक सैंपल भी अवेलेबल है. सो आई कैन ऑलवेज गो एंड इवन इफ इट इज पेड, आई कैन ऑलवेज डाउनलोड द सैंपल, राइट, टू नो हाउ इट लुक्स. जैसे यहाँ पे इफ आई डाउनलोड द सैंपल, ओके, इफ यू सी, दिस इज सो नाइस, राइट, इट लुक्स लाइक दिस. तो इन्होंने एक्सप्लेन भी किया है हाउ टू मेक इट, एंड किस टाइप के डेटा में इट विल मेक मोर सेंस. तो आई विल नॉट एक्सप्लेन एवरीथिंग, क्योंकि आप ये बाद में भी कर सकते हैं, बट जस्ट वांटेड टू शेयर दिस विथ यू. ओके, नाउ लेट मी टेल यू द स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स. तो विजुअलाइजेशन में, ओके, नॉट डेटा क्लीनिंग एंड फॉर्मूलास. विजुअल में आपके पास इंसर्ट में यू हैव ऑप्शन फॉर शेप्स, जैसे पावर पॉइंट में होता है. आई कैन मेक अ टेक्स्ट बॉक्स. आई कैन ऑल्सो ऐड बटन. बटन में ये लेफ्ट एरो, राइट एरो. यू कैन ऑल्सो हैव अ बुक मार्क. ये सारा मेरा कोर्स में कवर्ड है. आई ऑल्सो हैव अ नेविगेटर. नेविगेटर मतलब it will look like this. मतलब you can basically click on different pages. You can obviously add an image as well. Visuals में और क्या है? Actually यही है, मतलब whatever is there I've told you. Main है कि आपको practice बहुत करना है, क्योंकि हर एक विजुअल में आपको लगेगा सर ये तो देर आर व्हाट 6 into 7, नो देर आर 40 विजुअल, हम तो एक दिन में कर लेंगे। ऐसा नहीं है। हर एक विजुअल में आप देखेंगे बहुत छोटे छोटे ऑप्शंस हैं। जस्ट लुक एट द नंबर ऑफ फॉर्मेटिंग। हर एक चार्ट में, ट्री मैप में देखेंगे तो अलग ऑप्शंस हैं, पाई चार्ट में अलग ऑप्शंस हैं। एंड ट्रस्ट मी, इट विल टेक यू मेनी आवर्स टू गो एंड टेस्ट एवरी सिंगल थिंग। तो वो बहुत जरूरी है टू गो एंड लुक एट एवरी स्मॉल एग्जाम्पल दैट इज अवेलेबल। Yeah, so that was my recap of visual. Simple है, nothing difficult. जितना प्रैक्टिस करेंगे द बेटर यू विल अंडरस्टैंड। मेन ये था टू नो कि गूगल में आपके पास बहुत सारे डैशबोर्ड्स अवेलेबल हैं विच ऑल ऑफ यू शुड बी रीडिंग। मेवन में कंपटीशन है दैट यू शुड बी लुकिंग एट। आप अप्लाई नहीं भी करें, एटलीस्ट यू शुड सी व्हाट अदर पीपल आर डूइंग। ऑल्सो, ये मैंने आपको पहले भी बहुत बार बताया, वॉट एवर यू डू प्लीज मेक श्योर टू क्रिएट अ पोर्टफोलियो। बहुत जरूरी है। आप मेरा भी अगर देखेंगे, आई हैव अ पावर बीआई पोर्टफोलियो दैट लुक्स लाइक दिस। बहुत टाइम से मैंने अपडेट नहीं करा क्योंकि मेरा मेन काम इज नॉट पावर बीआई एंड टैब्लो, इट इज मोर ऑफ पावर क्वेरी, बट आई स्टिल हैव अ लॉट। इससे फायदा क्या होता है, मुझे किसी को भी दिखाना है, आपको, स्टूडेंट को, फैकल्टीज को, क्लाइंट को, आई कैन इजीली शो इट लाइक दिस। और ये ऑब्वियसली मैंने एक दिन में तो नहीं बनाया, धीरे धीरे करके एक एक करके बनाया है और एक जगह में रखा है, राइट? सो दैट इज द पॉइंट। तो ये बहुत जरूरी है दैट वॉट एवर यू आर डूइंग, आपको धीरे धीरे आपका पोर्टफोलियो बनाना शुरू करना चाहिए। Perfect. So that's the recap from my side. Please let me know if you have any questions. Vanisha, I don't, what samples are you? Acha, this sample. Yeah, yeah. I don't see a problem with that. Let me add it to the Google Drive folder only. 1 second. आपका Google Drive का folder is, wait. Shahid Sukhdev, 75 hours. This one? No, this is not the one. No, no, no. Let me just find it. One moment. I will add it right away. Okay. So new file upload, consulting. Yep, I've added it, right? Perfect. Anything else, anyone? See, it all seems very simple. Simple ही है, but बहुत practice है। मतलब कोई भी चार्ट बना सकता है, but to make a dashboard that looks good, to get the right color, the right size, the right style, the right design, that is something that takes a lot of practice, right? Also practice मतलब ये नहीं कि आपने खुद practice करा। आप अगर लोगों को दिखाओगे नहीं what you have done, then what's the point? I also do the same thing, no? Whatever I do, I put it on YouTube. Why? Why do I market? Because at the end of the day, मैं मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, अगर मैं लोगों को दिखाऊंगा नहीं what I'm doing, then there's no point. Yes, sure.
Sir, I did make a dashboard on Tableau. I could better. I took it from YouTube and I made it the exact same way. I've shared the link.
No, I think your voice broke. You said you have made a dashboard on Tableau. What did you say after that?
And I want to know the things I can do better in that. It was a dashboard I made from YouTube, so I would like to know
Okay.
if I were to make it by myself,
So you
how do
send
I
it to
go
me.
with that?
You send it to me. I will have a look, and Talha will be with you on Saturday. I'll be with you on next Saturday. Even in the
Okay.
class, you can ask us, right, for feedback. Also, go to Gemini and ask it. Take an image of your dashboard, go to Google Gemini and ask it what could be better in my dashboard. That also you can try.
Okay, sir.
Right? Perfect. Great. Thank you, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for Power Query and DAX. Same time, 8 o'clock. I have a session with IIM Cozy Code starting at 9 o'clock. So I will have to excuse myself, but I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Okay? Thank you, everyone.